The service is over. Praise God. Our service to God is over, and God's service to us begins. Meaning to say, He wants to reveal Himself to us through the ministry of the Word. Sa ating pong paglapit sa Panginoon, huwag natin kalilimutan na unahin na siyang dakilain sa ating puso. I know you know this, pero minsan po talagang ang motivation ng puso ng tao ay dahil sa pangangailangan. At dahil po minsan naman ay dahil po sa mga pangamba na minsan pinaghaharian sila sa kanilang mga puso at buhay. But I know amongst us, hindi ito ang motivation natin. Ang ating pong motivation o ang nagdahilan na pudyok sa atin na gawin ng isang bagay ay walang iba kundi ang pag-ibig ng Panginoon. We always say this, we always teach this and preach it to you because that's the truth. That's the truth. Yun ang totoo. Walang ibang dahilan at walang magiging tamang dahilan na ang ating mga basihan sa lahat ng ating gagawin ay magkakaroon ng kabuluhan kung hindi ito po ay binubunsod ng pag-ibig natin sa Panginoon. Kung hindi ito inspired by the affection and the loving kindness of God. I may always preach to you so much my understanding about the affection and the love of God. You know, narinig natin kay Willie, marami sa maraming pangangaral, o maybe narinig na rin po sa akin, na ang sumatan ng tao sa kanilang kahalagahan ay base sa tatlong bagay. Una, sinusukat ng tao ang halaga nila sa pamagitan ng kanilang itsura o appearance. Na kapag ang tao ay maganda, mas mahalaga siya. At kung minsan naman sinusukat ng kapwa niya ang kanilang sariling halaga sa pamagitan ng kanilang accomplishment. Kung ano ang kanilang nagagampanan o nagawa sa buhay. At kung wala kang nagawa, masyado, kumpara sa iba, mababa ang tingin mo sa iyong sarili. At ang tingin mo sa iba, masyado mataas at di maabot sa pala marami sila nagampanan ng nagawa sa buhay. At kumisa naman tinitingnan po natin po ang ating po kahalagahan sa ating authority, yung ating kapamahalaan. Kung tayo po ay mayroon po pinanunungkulan, kaya mas mataas ang halaga natin kaysa ng ating pinanunungkulan. Sabihin tao na sa ilalim natin. But you know, our value and our worth is not measured in these three respects. Our value and our worth is measured only by God. And God, when He measures us without any requirements. Hindi tayo sinukat ng Diyos base sa requirement ng kanyang sukatan sapagkat wala makakaabot sa panuntunan ng Panginoon. Alam natin po yung expression, tinimbang tayo, ngunit tayo ay kulang. Ibig sabihin, tinimbang tayo pero kulang at walang makakapuno at walang magagamit na sukatan para maging patas tayo sa halaga o value ng Panginoon. Pero ganun po nga sa kabaitan ng Diyos, binigyan niya tayo ng halaga. You know why I always insist on people to remind them how they are valuable and worthy? Sapagkat yun ang tingin ng Diyos sa atin, mahalaga tayo. Kapag nararamdaman mong may halaga ka, meron kang galak. Meron kwenta ang buhay mo, meron kang motivation na palyabugin pa ito. Kapag ang isang tao po na low esteem, mababa ang tingin sa kanilang sarili, masyado silang lupaypay, madaling manghina, madaling malungkot, madaling maapektuhan ng problema. Sapagkat makaramdam nila, karapat-dapat ko naman ako magkaganito dahil wala naman akong kwenta ng tao. Yun ang madalas sukatan ng tao. Kaya mapapansin niyo yung mga timid, yung parang parang tahimik lang sila, o kaya yung parang mahihiyain. Commonly, kapag ang isang tao ko'y timid at mahihiyain, meron sila tinatawag na identity crisis. Yung bang, parang hindi nila makita kung ano kanilang purpose sa buhay. Hindi nila makita kung ano kanilang mga kakayahan. Ngayon, sa kabaitan ng Diyos, tayong lahat po ay tinignan ng Panginoon sa equal level. Na tayong lahat ay makasalanan. Ngunit kahit tayo makasalanan, binilang niya tayong matuwid. For me, it's sufficient. Yun na lamang po ay sapat na para sa akin para tingnan natin patas ang labanan sa buhay. Sapagkat walang mayaman, walang mahirap sa harapan ng Diyos. Walang matalino, walang magmang, walang babae, walang lalaki, walang ibang kulay, puti o itim. Sapagkat sa mata ng Diyos tayong lahat ay tinignan niya. Yung kanyang sinukat, wala tayong kakayahan, pero binigyan niya tayo ng kakayahan dahil sa kanyang hamon. That's why I cannot criticize others. And I don't get mad about people. I learned early on in my life as a minister to respect people. Sapagkat isang araw, sinabi ng Panginoon sa akin, sabi niya, wala kang karapatang hatulan o husgahan ng sino man at gawa ng masama ang isang tao na pinahalagahan ko. Kung paano pinahalagahan ko sila, pahalagahan mo rin sila. Kung paano pinahalagahan kita, pahalagahan mo rin sila. Kapag naunawaan ko ito, so I began to understand people, I began to be compassionate, I began to understand and of course to begin to deal with people on the equal basis. Kaya sabi ko nga, Panginoon, salamat po dahil tinuruan mo sa ganung larangan, kaya we can deal with other people. Pwede ko makasalimuha ang mga preso sa loob ng kulungan. Nakasalimuha po ang mga pagkaraniwang tao sa lansangan. We can deal and we can fellowship and have time with first moments sa mga milyonaryo, mga bilyonaryo, mayaman, mahirap. Nilagay tayo ng Panginoon sa katayuan na kaya nagkaganoon sapagkat isa lang dahilan. Gusto niya maging daluyan tayo ng kanyang mensahe ng habag at mensahe ng pag-ibig sa mga tao pinagdadala sa atin sa oras na tayo naroon. Another thing that I learned, when I always maximize my presence. Where the Lord takes me, I always maximize my being there. Kaya kung magtataka kayo, ganito ako ka-passionate. Pag nagpipil sa mga yun ang last preaching ko. At kapag nagsisiro ko, parang wala akong kapuknat-puknat. Because wherever I am found, I want to maximize myself. I want to maximize the opportunity, maximize my being there, at least to become an encourager, to become an inspiration, or to become an informer, para lang magbigay ng information. And wherever I am, I always see to it that I am maximizing God-given talents in me. Kaya salamat sa Panginoon, kagabi, without any planning, tumawag ang isang kaibigan, sabi niya, Kuya, pwede ka bang makita? Sabi ko, hindi ako makasalita dahil dami ko schedule kahapon, last minute meetings, last minute gatherings po namin. Pero sabi niya sa akin, Kuya, sige lang, gusto lang kita makita. Sabi ko, saan kaya kita pwedeng ilagay na schedule? Wala kang choice. Sabi sa akin gano'n. Bakit? Kasi nandito na ako. Sabi ko, wala na nga pala akong choice. Nandiyan ka na eh. Nagkita kami sa Commons kagabi, in between two many schedules. Sabi niya, narito nga ako, nakikita na nga kita, nakaupo ka dyan eh. Sabi, paano mo nalaman? Kasi yung nag-meet sa'yo, tinimbre na ako. Sabi niya, sinabihan na ako magkikita raw kayo. Kaya sabi niya, anong schedule ba? Ganito. So, inuna ako na sila. Without me knowing na ito pa nung mamimit ko kagabi ay isa pong motivational speaker na ngayon, si Orlando Ignacio. He gone through a lot of his experience in Christian life and at the same time in physical normal life. Siya po ay pinakita niya sa akin, yung mga kasama ko sa last meeting ko po kagabi, nagtinda kami ng mga classmate ko nung elementary. Can you imagine that? Nung bilangin namin, ilang taon na kami ginagkikita ng mga klase ko ng elementary. Sabi niya, nakakahiya po ito sabihin sa inyo para baka magkwenta niyo kung gaano mga katanda nila kayo willing nila sa San. Nagkita kami ng mga klase ko 44 years ago. 44 years ago? Di ba ako pinapangalan ko na? Nag-reunion kami kagabi after 44 years. And then, sabi ko, parang hindi kayo nagbabago. Ikaw din, parang hindi kayo nagbabago. And then, masaya kami pa nagkwentuhan, napag-share pa namin. Of course, they know na ako kayo pastor. So, masaya sila nakikinig at nakapag-share. And I took the opportunity. Dahil makikinig sila. So, nagsishare ko ako sa kanila. And then, nung tinitingnan ko po yung schedule ko gabi, naunahan sila ng isang kapatid. So, nagkunwari akong kasi kainan. So, nakisabay din ako. Pero pinakain na ako kanina. Kaya nga, sabi ko, sunod-sunod na, nakakahiya naman dahil pinagbibigyan ko po sila. During my, of course, little merienda, kinuwento ngayon ito si Brother Olan, yung kanyang present ministry, yung kanyang current activity, at yung kanya po testimony sa akin na ngayon po lang nadinig. Akala ko siya ay isa lamang sa aming mga student leaders, mga college student na na active sa church. Kinuwento niya sa akin, sabi niya, Kuya, kaya gusto ko kang makausap ngayon sapagkat meron akong ilo-launch na book. Author na siya ng libro at sabi niya, gusto ko i-forward mo ang libro ito. Kasi ikaw ang dahilan ng libro ito. Sabi ko, ano bang ginawa ko sa'yo? Sabi ko, hindi ko alam eh. Kinuwento niya sa akin, ikaw ang ginamit ng Diyos ng mabor na ginamo. Last time na nag-preach ka sa FEU, dumalo ko doon, very arrogant ako kasi parang gusto ko lang kayong hikain. Kasi nagmamarunong eh. Sabi niya, talagang nagmamarunong at gusto niya raw kaming hiyain. Pero inaresto siya ng Panginoon doon at na-born again siya nung sa maliit na gawain sa school sa FEU. At niremind pa niya ako ng preaching ko ng time na yun. Sabi niya, ito pa nga ang preaching mo, Kuya. Ito ang message mo at ito ang mensaheng pinipreach ko. Nung marinig ko ito sa iyo, ito ang naging dahilan para ma-born again ako at dala-dala mo mensahe kaya saan naman magpunta. Kinood niya pa sa akin yung verse, John 21. Actually, hindi naman yung para salvation service eh. Yun ay leadership training. Pero nandun po siya at naka-attend. Hindi niya rin alam ba't siya nandun doon. So, dinidiscuss ko po ay commitment, discipleship, leadership at lahat. Hindi niya alam na yung palang kanyang karanasan noon ay magagamit niya yun. See how the Lord works something? Minsan magugulat ka, bigla na ilalagay sa gitna ng mga milyonaryo. Out of place ka, di mo alam that time, pero pala disenyo ng Panginoon dahil sa isang araw na darating, makakasalimuha mo ang mga milyonaryo. O kaya naman nilagay ka ng Panginoon sa isang lugar, nagtatanong ka, bakit ka naroon? Hindi mo alam, may paggagamitan ang Diyos na sa karanasan na yun sa mga darating na panahon. Let me set aside all that story because the Lord is reminding me of a testimony. Si Kathleen, yung aming pamangkin, na anak ng Diche, ay sila ng mga magkakapatid ay nasa States na. The first month na siya dumating doon, agad-agad gusto magtrabaho. Ngayon, nakatay ako ng conference sa Embassy Christian Fellowship. No, Embassy Christian Fellowship Roberts Liagon sa may Irvine. Tapos, nung umaten po ako doon, nakipagkwentuhan ako sa security guard, Pilipino. Security guard, kwentuhan kami, habang break, nagkukwentuhan lang kami. Pagkatapos, ito pong security guard nung Embassy Christian Fellowship, ay inabutan ako ng calling card. I don't know why, bakit puro calling card eh. And so, binigyan niya sa akin yung calling card. Binulsa ko lang, kwentuhan kami ngayon. Tapos, lumipas sa mga panahon, dumating si Kathleen, sabi niya, dito, naghahanap ako ng place doon sa lugar ng Alicia Viejo sa Mission Hills dahil doon siya magtatrabaho sa Federal Court. Sabi ko, Nick, talaga, maghahanap muna ako ng mga kaibigan. Isang araw, natagpuan ko po yung card na yun. At sabi ko, ito, tatawagan ko lang ito. Si Kuya, sinabi niya sa akin, kung meron ko kailangan, tawagan ko lang siya dahil dito siya. Nakita ko nga, address siya malapit sa pagtatrabaho ni Kathleen. Alam niyo ba, natawagin ko siya, sabi niya, ay nako brother, timing naman ang tawag mo. Paalis na kami mamayang gabi. Pabalik sa Pilipinas. Ang problema ko, yung bahay ko, walang tao. Meron ka bang kailangan gustong timbra? Inahanap ko ang lugar para tutuluyan ni Kathleen. Nung tawag ko sa kanya, sabi niya, naghahanap na kami ng titira sa bahay. Can you imagine that? From nothing, from nowhere, from simple fellowship or discussion, nagamit ng Panginoon para sa future purpose na nang lumipas na buwan, dinisenyo pala ng Panginoon yun para maging kasagutan sa panalangin ni Kathleen na makakita siya ng tutuluyan sa lugar na malapit na pagtatrabaho ng walang bayad pa. A simple meeting that I don't put aside. That's why I always teach people, whenever you encounter people, please make it sure that you can speak something to them because that's not happening by accident. Lahat ng karanasan natin, lahat ng lugar na dinadala sa atin ng Panginoon, the Lord designed it. Lahat ng karanasan, good or bad, the Lord has a purpose with it. Learn from it. Bakit ako siguro ganito? Because sabi nila, kasi pastor kayo. Kasi lingkod kayo, kaya observant kayo. No! One thing I learned about God is that He always speaks no matter what. Sa anumang circumstances, anumang pagkakataon, if you are keen and if your ear is always listening, you will hear something from God. If you are observant, you'll always see something beautiful around you. If you are keen to God, He always has something for you to do and for you to say to others. That's why I don't take things for granted. I don't talk to people for no nonsense at all. When I deal with people, when I shake my hands with them, I always invoke the blessings of God because I know the Lord has a reason for doing that. Kaya, hindi po ako haphazard na nakipagkamanayan lang. I don't do it just like for the sake of camaraderie or friendship. When I extend my hands to somebody, I always am declaring the blessings of God with them. They receive it or not, it's up to them. But I speak the blessings of God because I know the Lord has a reason for it. And if God is giving it back to me, testimony upon testimonies of meeting people for reasons. Yung pong si Ate Bibi Harrington, supposed to be na ating pong guest this morning, but for some important reason, pumunta siya next Sunday. But sabi ko, ate, kahit wala ako, pumunta ka sa church at gagawin nga niya. Who is this Baby Harrington? Si Ate Baby Harrington po ay seamstress ng isang Hungarian ambassador sa France. Namatay yung asawa ng Hungarian ambassador, napamahal siya. So, madaling salita, napangasawa siya. From an ordinary sastre, naging asawa ng ambassador ng Hungary sa France. And so because of that, siya po ay nagkaroon ng documentation from undocumented illegal, nagkaroon siya ng status as a France citizen. So nung pumunta po ako sa Paris, for a reason na magpapalat ako ng church doon, yung pong grupo ng mga Pilipino na nag-exist as a Bible study, gusto nila i-recognize, but walang qualified magpa-register. So I saw and I thought, Ate Baby, makikiusap sana ako. Kasi kasalinuhan namin, hindi ko alam pala sa walang ambassador. At maka-down to earth. Yung aming po nirect na lugar, convertible yun. Pag Sunday, church. Pag weekdays, runaway place, halfway house. Yung mga pinapalayas na mga empleyado, mga undocumented na mga DH, naglilinis sa Paris. Kapag nakakita kayo ng Pilipino naka-trench coat at meron pong attache case, hindi mo na lawyer yun. Yun, sa loob ng attache case, meron silang pang-scrape ng bintana. Ang trabaho nila po ay mga naglilinis ng mga bahay. And then, pero siyempre, parang di halata. At least, mga first fashion place ang Paris eh. Kita mo, gaganda, talagang gwapo. Pero ordinary lang trabaho nila at nakatira sila sa penthouses. Ang mga Pilipino doon, sikat, nasa penthouse sila. Yung matataas na building, nasa taas sa mga Pilipino nakatira sa penthouse. Praise the Lord. Gusto nyo pa malaman kung bakit? Kasi walang elevator. Yung mga DA sa mga low workers, tinitira sa taas. Kasi yun pinakamahirap pabutin. Pero at least penthouse. Nasa kanilang view ng buong Paris. Nasa kanilang view ng buong France. So to make the long story short, nagkaroon naman ng burden to have the application ng church para ma-recognize. One afternoon, ako po ay sasakay sa train going somewhere. Sa kabilang side ng train, nakikwento ko na ba ito sa inyo? Meron isang lalaking matanda na kumaway sa akin. Kinaway ko rin. Kasi nakita niyo may Bible ako, kumaway siya. Tapos, umalis na yung train niya, nawala na yung lalaki. So sabi ko, nakipag-gano na siya, gesture of goodness. And then may nagulat ako, nasa likod ko na. Paglapit niya sa akin, sabi niya, are you a pastor? Sabi ko, yes sir. I can see you are carrying a Bible. Sabi niya, where are you going? Sabi ko, I'm going to a little Bible study. Oh, sabi niya, okay, my name is David. Ganun pa, David. Tapos, binigyan niya ako ng calling card. And so, sabi niya, please, just, if you have a need, if you need something, just call this number. And then, nagkwento kami, sabi niya, I just want to help you because I know you are a minister and you are from Asia. I was a chaplain in Vietnam, so I want to pay back the goodness of these precious, gentle, loving, and hospitable people. Sabi ko, imagine that. Meron isang taong gumawa ng mabuti sa kanya during wartime at gusto niya bayaran ng kabutihan. Nagkataon na doon ako nakatayo sa harapan ng train. I was there at the moment. gusto niyang bayaran or to pay, of course, to pay back. Sa isang taong di natin kilala kung sino man yun, sabi niya, because I just want to pay back for that person who did me a good thing. At nagkakaunan mo ako. I think it was not by accident, it was providential. Meaning to say, it is God's divine appointment. And so, this is something. So, dumating yung time na nag-discuss na kami kung paano pa-recognize ang church. And then, nag-meeting kami, si Ate Bibi Harrington nga, sabi ko, Ate, ikaw lang pwedeng maging lalagay natin ordinator ng church eh. Sabi niya, sige po, Pastor. Tapos, dear skin, pipray na tayo. So, I am about to call the verse. Binuksan ko yung Bible ko, biglang nahulog yung calling card. Patingin ko, nandun Daniel Bordoe. Tapos, tinawag ko, sandali na, bago tayo ito pala, meron tayong pwedeng tawagan. So, I called the number. At yung tawagin ko, sabi niya, hey, brother, been waiting for your call. Nagulat ako. Tapos sabi niya, what can I do for you? Sabi ko, sir, we want, you know, we're a group of undocumented. I have a brother, we're starting a group here in Paris, but we have no recognition, at least a covering. We don't intend to be registered, but at least a covering, and we want to seek your help. And then sabi niya, come over to my place. At yung place pala niya, 2 hours by train. So nag-train po ako from Paris to Yere. They pronounce it Yere, but spelled as Y-E-R-R-E-S-S, Yeres. Pero sa nila, Yere. And so, I went to Yere for 2 hours of traveling time and by train. Nung dumating po ko doon sa lugar, kumatok ko sa pintuan, ina-expect na ako nila. Sabi niya, are you Pastor Leynes? I said, yes, ma'am. Oh, the doctor is waiting for you. Sabi ko, yung pala aking nabigyan ng card ay doktor. And then sabi, nahiya ako pumasok. Natayo nga sila kasi nag-timbre ang dadating ako. Tapos sabi niya, guys, friends, here is the pastor. Sabi sa akin, ganun, winelcome nila ako. Listen to me, brothers and sisters, and it is recorded, and I will attest to this. Sabi nitong secretary, Dr. Daniel, now let's talk about what can we do about this man and the group. Yes. And then sabi ko, tinanong ko, curious na ako kung sino itong Daniel Bordoy. Would you like to know that that man that God placed in God's divine plan and appointment happened to be the president of the association of all the churches in the country of France. Siya ang presidente ng asosasyon ng iglesia sa buong France. And I was melting away. And this, sabi niya, what can I do for you? Not for me, sir, sabi ko, but for my people. And then ano pa yung ginawa niya? Nag-drive pa kami, pinag-drive pa ako pabalik sa Paris. It took us about an hour. Nakarating kami doon at sabi ko sa mga kapatiran, sabi ko, sir, please, I would like to make a call. Tinawagan ko yung mga kapatid, sabi ko, ready me yung place. You own halfway house, let's throw away place, church, convertible, naging opisina. Then pagdating namin doon, ganda, naging opisina bigla. Ano Sister Baby, and then yung leader, yung undocumented pastor, in-offer agad ni Dr. Daniel Bordoy yung kanyang offer sa niya, don't worry people, don't worry brothers and sisters, we'll take care of it. Alam niyo ba ngayon, yung mga undocumented pastors ngayon ay may mga documentation na, sila ay mga resident na ng France, yung church ay recognize na because of a single few seconds of God's divine appointment in that train station. That's why do not discount your experience and your encounter with people. Kahit anong pagkakataon, even sa church natin, I'm not exciting you dahil gusto ko lang kayong makaramdam na maganda. No. We know. We are not psychologizing you. We know that. I'm not catering to your emotion. I'm here because I am here for a reason, for a divine plan and divine appointment. Whenever I encounter people, and even sa ating pumalit na church, I know there is a reason. Kaya I maximize my being there around them. Pinaparamdam ko, mahalaga ka. Meron kang kwenta. If I can do something For you, I will, because I know this is not an accident. There is something that the Lord designed for us to meet. The Lord designed for us to fellowship with. The Lord designed for us to pray together. The Lord designed for us to celebrate this wonderful presence of God together. That's why I am cherishing this moment. I don't know about you, but I'm excited. I feel like we are in a convergence at the world headquarters for God's church in this gathering. And I look at you as God's servants and God's emissaries and God's special people and God's special leaders. And I am here for a reason, and I am here to encourage you, because we are not only to limit ourselves in our capacity. God is a reason. Think big, for God is big. Think great, because our God is great. This little web ministry ni Sister Ann is going places all over the world. Hallelujah! Maliit na efforts, but this is reaching hearts of people everywhere in the world. Not because of that, kaya ganito ko. No. Kaya po, no, not because of that. I am what I am, as God designed me. Praise the Lord, but I'm telling you, maliit o malaking capacity na pinagkatiwala sa atin ng Panginoon, it's always for God. That's why when you know that 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 you know, when you know that you know that you know that you know that you know who is God in you and who you are in God, there's no room for impatience, there is no room for insecurity, there is no room for jealousy, there is no room for envy, there's no room for questioning people, there's no room for criticizing people, there's no room for hating people. There's always the grace and the love of God flowing in you. Hallelujah. At nararamdaman mong mahalaga ka, sapagkat nararamdaman ng tao kausap mo na mahalaga din sila sa iyo at sa Diyos. Can you say amen? Like us all to bless one another. Extend your hands to your brothers and sisters. Let them feel that they are special and important. Squeeze their hand and let them feel mahalaga sila. And I would like to tell you, kung si President Duterte siguro tumayo dito, siguro nag-uunang tayo kamayan siya. I'm so blessed to handshake many personalities, very important and very popular personalities. Praise God. Hindi nila alam, I'm speaking blessing to them in reverse. Parang nila excited kung makamayan sila doon. Pwede ba magmuhugasan ng kamay? Di ba gano'n? Kasi nakamayan mo siya. Hindi nila alam na ginagamit ka ng Lord para dumali yung himala at pagpapala sa kanila. I shook the hands of Paul McCartney. My fan. I am a fan of Paul McCartney. We sing the songs of Beatles. Sa araw, by accident, nagkita kami. No, by accident. By God's design. Nagkita kami sa isang bilis. Parang CBS. Parang CBS. Mercury Drive. Sa CBS, nandun si Paul McCartney. Bibili po ako ng parang isang candy lang, bento candy. Nakatayo si Paul McCartney, kasama niya yung kanyang manager. So nadaan po ako, nakita ko, sabi ko, Sir Paul, sabi niya, yes sir. Sabi ko, napakabait, napaka-humble. Tapos lumapit ako sa kanya, I'm a fan, sir. Sabi ko, I am so, hindi niyo lang ako, nanginginig din ako sa excitement, but I am speaking blessing upon his life, and I was declaring silently that God may speak to your heart, and the Lord will change your heart, and the Lord will minister to you, even with a simple handshake. But of course, I cherish that opportunity pa. Sino ba kamay kay Paul McCartney from nowhere? And even so, many popular, prominent people, minister to them, have a chance to fellowship with them, have a chance to mingle with them. For a reason. Lord is so good. Kaya huwag natin kung babaliwalain ang mga taong nakakasalimuhan. Huwag natin babaliwalain ang mga taong kasambahay natin. Huwag natin babaliwalain ang mga taong sa paligid natin. May dahilan kung bakit kayo inilagay ng Diyos doon. Meron kayong dahilan kung bakit nakakasalimuhan sila ninyo sila for that moment. Would you like to know that sometimes it's not to serve that purpose for the day? Hindi para sa araw na yun ang dahilan. It could be some months after. It could be like days following. It could be years to come. Pero babalikan ninyo, kaya pala. Hindi pala aksidente yung nakita kami isang araw ng tao ito. Yung pala yun. If I have to tell you about that same stories, mag-bless po kayo. And I'm so blessed to have a chance to enjoy the favor of God. By going to the States and becoming a citizen of the United States is not my own liking. Ako po ay sponsor ng isang group na namit ko lang sa conference. Nagkaroon ng break, senior ko na yung aking vision, and then they heeded the vision, and then sabi nila, brother, whatever it takes for your vision to be fulfilled, we are behind you, we are supporting you, no strings attached. Kala ko inuutulan ako dahil ako lang ang Asian eh. Tapos miyabit sabi nila, can you please call my secretary? We want you to be in San Jose. Tapos first time ko din drive yung kotse ng tatay, first time ko mag-drive mag-isa, from LA to San Jose, 6 hours drive. Pagdating ko po doon, yung conference committee nandun po, and then something happened. Sabi nila, we will sponsor you. Kala ko nabibiro. Tapos sinigil yung mga documentations ko at mga kailangan ko, pero sabihin sa akin, totoo nga, sinabit nila yung aking sponsorship. I became a U.S. permanent resident first because of that simple meeting. Ay, si Fred Gala na kaibigan ko, bago siya namatay, sabi niya, Pastor, ano ba ginawa mo? Sabi ko, hindi ako yun, ang Panginoon. At minsan, nagiging way para pagselosan ako, kaingitan. Minsan, magtataka sila, bakit ba ang lapit-lapit ng Diyos sa'yo? Bakit yan ka nang hingin mo, binibigay? Sabi ko, it's not me. There is a reason why ako mismo nagtataka kung bakit I always am going places that I don't know why I'm there. Meeting people that I don't know why I meet them. Being in a circumstance where I don't know why I'm there. But then later on, I understand meron palang dahilan ng Diyos. Yeah, you know, I'm a strong proponent of God's divine providence. In fact, gumagawa ko ng libro, at iko-author ko po si Kuya Willie, ang title po ng libro is DPs and DAs of God. Ang ibig sabihin po nun, the D stands for divine, and P stands for everything P. Providence, protection, provision, presence, plan, purpose of God. The A is everything D, divine. Then A, appointment, acceptance, affection. Nagdagaling, tulungan nyo kami. If you add that to the book. Authored by Ador Leynes. Yun po, ready na yun. And then it is a book that is sequel, chapter by chapter. So if you want to talk about divine presence, separate booklet. Para po sa divine presence lang. Divine appointment, separate booklet. Divine appointment, a topic to be discussed. Bibigyan namin kayo ng copy, gagamitin natin ito sa church. And praise the Lord, all the proceeds goes to the church. Para makabili lang po ng mga kailangan ng church natin. So, para mapadala mga missionaries natin sa tundo. Sila Pastor Hill, kaya nagkaroon ng visa yun for a reason. Sabi nga rin na Pastor Hill, magulat na sa araw, pupuntahin kita sa States, ha? Kaya excited na si Pastor Hill, acting like nasa state na siya. Kasi siniset up na yung kanyang heart na pupunta sa America. Nothing wrong with it! Nung maliliit po kami ng mga pinsan ko, laruan namin ko yung lupa. Nalalag ko ng pinsan ko si Rene. Gagawin po namin, mawalisin namin yung pool, labas ng bahay namin, makinis na lupa, magdodrawing kami ng aeroplano, uupo ako sa harapan, kunyari ako piloto, pasayalo ko yung pinsan ko, tapos kwentuhan kami, saan tayo pupunta? Sa Japan, dati kwentuhan kami, kunyari, nag-i-imagine kami nasa aeroplano. Dahil kung napagod naman sa aeroplano, barko naman. It's always something about traveling. And then, yung nagka-travel na kami at the Lord is fulfilled that dream. Sabi ko, looking back, yung pinsan ko nakita kami for the first time, umiyak sa akin at iyak ako. Sabi niya, insan. Alala mo ba ng bata tayo? Kasi yung pinsan namin nagka-travel na rin all over the world. Pinapadala ng kumpanya. I'm telling you, everything that God allows for you to experience and see and feel and encounter is all for a reason. Did I not share to you last Sunday that the Son of God is many to us? The Son of Jesus is many for us. Nang sabihin ng Panginoong Jesus sa kanyang alagad, you may catch some, pero alam niya na pero para bang tinutukso niya sila. Sabi niya, Pedro, tapon niyo yung lambat ninyo sa gawing kanan ng bangka, baka sakaling makahuli kayo ng kaunti. Yan ang sabi niya. You might catch some. So, bigla nagtalo na yung mga isda doon sa lambat. Hindi nila kayang i-hold, pero they caught a lot of fish, and the Bible described it, and the boat almost sank. Sa isang sabi ng Panginoon, at so nang sabi pa ng Bible, siguro, can you please put that verse in New King James? No? John 21 verse. Love that. Actually, pick up namin ito ni Pierre and it became a message in itself. Are you still here? I hope meron kayo napipick up kahit na nagdadal lang ako. I'm not preaching yet. I'm just introducing my thought. Actually, di pa ako nag-quote gusto yung verse na sisyon eh. Pero gusto ko lang po itong highlight sa inyo. John 21. Let me read it. Praise God. Kaya lang kasi gusto kong makita niyo yung very powerful yung word. Brother Alex Olimpo confirmed, said sa niya, gusto ko naging naman yung word. Okay, let's see this. John 21 verse 5. Praise God. Now, simulan natin po yung declaration ng Panginoon John chapter 21 verse 8, I think. Verse 8. Verse 5, verse 5. Okay, let's read this together. Then Jesus said to them, children, have you any food? They answered him, no. Verse 26, and he said to them, cast the net on the right side of the boat, and you will find, everybody say, some. So they cast, and now they were not able to draw it in because of the what? Multitude. It's a New Living Translation, NLT. I like this in the New Living Translation. Then the disciples, then he said, throw out your net on the right side of the boat, and you'll get some. So they did, and they couldn't hold in the net because there were so many. That's where we caught the phrase, the Son of Jesus is many for us. Ang daling salita, yung sinabi ni Jesus na kaunti, para sa atin po yung palang sukat ang dami. Yung isa sa Panginoon ay sindami ng bagay na hindi natin kayang sukatin. How much more kapag sinabi ng Panginoon all? Wala na tayong paglalagyan. Practical lang Lord eh. Hindi niya sinabi kay ng Pedro, itapon niyo yung net sa kabilang side ng bangka at mahuhuli niyo lahat. Practical lang Lord, hindi nila kaya, i-handle yung lahat. Saan sila kukuha ng bangka ang paglalagyan ng lahat ng isda na sinabi ng Panginoon ibibigay sa kanila? Kahit lupa ang paglalagyan. Kung sakaling yun ang sinabi ng Lord. Very practical ang Lord, but very precise. That's why Jesus is a son of a carpenter. Being a son of a carpenter is not again an accident. Kung bakit siya ipinanganak sa pamilya ng carpenter, because you know the business and the industry of carpentry. Ano ang carpenter? A true and honest good carpenter measures twice and cut once. Kapag magaling ang karpintero, bago niya hatiin o lagariin ang kahoy, susukatin niya ng ulit sapagkat pag nahatin niya ng mali ang sukat, tatapon ng bahagi. So he was born into a family of a carpenter because of what? The essence of precision. The essence of exactness. The principle of rightness. The principle of exactness. Everything that Jesus did is exact and is complete and is precise. Yan po ang tutulong. So even our encounter with God and our being in any other place is a precise plan of God, exact purpose of God, and it's a divine measurement and parameter exactly measured by God to serve a purpose. To serve a purpose. Balikan ko si Brother Ignacio. Sabi niya, Kuya, pinod mo sa akin John 21. Not this one, but the latter part of John 21. When Jesus challenged his disciples, Peter, do you love me? And Peter said, yes, Lord, I love you. And then sagot ni Jesus again sa kanya, then feed my sheep. Second time around, Jesus asked Peter and said, Peter, do you love me? And then Peter answered, yes, Lord, you know I love you. And then Jesus said, feed my lambs. Third time, Jesus asked Peter and said, Peter, now, tell me straight, do you love me? And then Peter, annoying, sabi niya ng Bible, nainis na siya. Sabi niya, said, oh, you know that I love you. Then, feed my sheep. Then, hindi naintindihan ko ano ibig sabihin. Alam niyo po ito, nag-share ito ni Kuya Willie, but I just want to reiterate, and sometimes worth reminiscing. When Jesus asked Peter about this question, Peter, do you love me more than this? Ang sabi ng Panginoon sa actual wording and actual purpose ng kanyang intent of questioning is this. Pedro, do you agape me? Sabi ni Peter, yes, Lord, I phileo you. Agape and phileo are two different levels of a kind of love. Natanungin ng Panginoon si Pedro, Peter, can you love me as much as I love you, as divine as I could love you? Because Peter was unregenerated. Peter did not understand the revelation of grace. He answered on the level of his understanding, yes, Lord, I like you. Tinanong ulit, binigyan ng second chance, Peter, do you agape me? Sagot si Pedro, Lord, you know, I phileo you. Then, kahit anong pagsagot ni Peter, mayroong responsibility na sinishare si Jesus na kung totoong mahal mo ko at kung talagang gusto mo ako, may katumbas yan. Pagmamahal at paglalike mo sa akin. Naalala ko tuloy, pag naglalike kayo sa Facebook, may katumbas pala yun. Pag nilike nyo, ibig sabihin, you are putting your agreement to what they do, to what they say, to what they post. Kaya pag nag-like kayo, make sure that you really like them. Okay? Meron pong accompanying equivalent accountability. So, naanoy si Peter. So the third time, Jesus asked Peter, but now listen to this question. Jesus, the third time, asked Peter by saying, now, Peter, do you phileo me? Binaba ng Panginoon yung level kasi hindi niya maabot eh. O sige nga, Pedro, gusto mo ba ako? Opo, Panginoon, ano'y pa nga eh. Sabi niya, ano ba naman ang Lord? 3 beses yung tinatanong, parang hindi niya ako naintindihan. Sabi niya, o sige, kung talagang gusto mo ko, pakainin mo ang aking mga tupa. Without them knowing that Jesus Christ was revealing to them the essence of love and grace at the moment. But as I was telling you, only people who experience grace are the same people that God would reveal Himself in a deeper way. But once He revealed Himself in a deeper way, it always comes with some purpose and some reason. It always comes with some function. Kung meron tayong bahagi gagampanan, it's good to receive the merits of grace, but it's another thing to be responsible to sharing it around. Kaya wala akong taong nabubuhay sa grasya magiging makasarili. Walang magiging maramot na taong naturuan ng habag. Sapagkat automatic na babalong o dadaloy sa ating pagkatao pagkatapos nating maranasan ang pag-ibig ng Panginoon na ipamahagi ito. It's not fun to be selfish. It's not even good and right to be selfish. Hindi masarap ang maging makasarili. Ang hirap yata magsaya kung ikaw lang nag-iisang masaya. Gusto mo i-share mo yung saya sa iba, di ba? Mahirap yata i-enjoy isang bagay na ikaw lang nag-i-enjoy. Merong isang tao na obsessed yung mag-golf. So kahit gabi, madaling araw, nag-golf siya. Pagkatapos ang objective niya, maging magaling siya golfer. Sa madaling araw, sa kanyang unang pagpalo, na-strike niya yung bola, tumama at pagkatapos na hole-in-one. That's remarkable. That's unbelievable. It only happens once in a blue moon. Ang hole-in-one, ibig sabihin, kung 300 par of the par 3, ibig sabihin ng par by hundreds of meters or yards, par 4, 400 yards. Dahil sa kanya pong obsession sa golf, pinalo niya sa madaling araw, pagpalo niya, hole-in-one. Ibig sabihin ng hole-in-one, isang palo lang na-shoot doon sa tee. Kaya lang, walang audience. Siya lang mag-isa. Kaya walang maniwala. Walang nag-celebrate. Nag-iisa siya na nag-enjoy nung kanyang hole-in-one. Kaya walang maniwala. So, do you think nag-enjoy siya? No. Nagmayabang lang siya pero walang proof. Tayo, meron tayong proof sa ating pinagmamayabang. At meron taong dapat natin share ang ating proof. What is our proof? That God loves us and cared for us and God